What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to the Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series. I've traded coffee today because it's so hot. I've traded it for some cool juice using refrigerated water. Awesome. Now you're probably wondering, why is Pete doing a video, said he wasn't going to be making any more videos for a while. Well, it's true. I haven't been able to make as many videos as I normally do. That's true. However, last week, or about a week ago, was the first time I did any hobby for about 4 weeks, and it really brought home how much I need this. My shelf of shame is gone. It's all packed up, well, apart from a couple of boxes. Yeah, it's bare. No, so that's not the reason I'm not using that as a backdrop, though. I would have sat there normally, but it's just I've got the fan here. It's cooler. It's nice. And so what's going on with me and the channel right now? Well, it's a bit up and down, really. When I say up and down, I mean with regard to what's happening immediately for the immediate future. Am I moving? Am I staying? That's all, largely dependent upon many factors, least of which is, being able to find somewhere to live where we want to move to. A place called Seaton, that. So, we're looking at properties. Actually, I'm going away next Friday to view a property. I hope it's going to be what we're looking for. It looks like it is on paper. Time will tell. But if it isn't, at least, if nothing else, it has shown us that there are properties out there within our price range that will come up onto the market as and when. So, it's one thing to set your hearts on a place, isn't it? And then to lose it and be all devastated. That's too easy, and that's not going to happen. Yes, we'll be upset, saddened if that happens, but we'll plod on. As with everything else going on in my life right now, family bereavement. We have a funeral in a couple of weeks' time to go to. That's going to be quite a day, because it's going to involve. I've been to many funerals, so I'm used to the whole church bit. And in this particular instance, we're going to a crematorium, so it's going to be a cremation. Fine with that. But then there's the wake after, and that's where the social side kicks in, which is the bit I find hard, with potential strangers. Well, they'll mostly all be strangers to me. It's like a wedding where you go to and you don't know anybody, and you have to make small talk, and I find it so difficult. But I've got a few things to keep on my eye on. I'm going to be keeping my eye on my wife, making sure she's okay throughout the day. We're going to get through that. So we've got the stress of moving, the stress of a funeral, the stress of starting a new job for my wife, the stress of finding somewhere for our daughter to live, and sorting out mortgages for her. And yeah, it's a pretty stressful time now, but can we get through it? I think we can. But the reason, my friends, that I'm making videos such as this is, one, last time I needed to get some paint on some models, and it was glorious because I managed to finish up my Germans, which are still on this bench here in front of me, by the way. I'd quite like to show them off in a little way, not like a full-blown showcase, but I just would like to, say, look, hey, here's my German Grenadiers. I think they look more than adequate for bolt action on a tabletop. And that brings me to another point. My studio. When I move, what's happening to the studio? Well, it could downsize, but that's not a bad thing. Not like you would expect. Let me explain. I mean, it may downsize, it may not. It may upsize. Who knows? If it downsizes, though, and we're in Seaton, that's not a problem for two reasons. I've been thinking back about how many games have I actually played here in the studio, where I need the extra space to set up a table. And I thought about it, not that many. I've had a few. it's had its use, but not as many times as I've played somewhere else. So looking at Seaton, and there is a proper gaming community there. There is a place that we can go and game, where they have tables set up. You know, the shop where they sell the Warhammer stuff and all other nerdy stuff has tables set up out in the back, and that's just on one floor. There's 3 floors altogether, I believe, to that shop. At least I think one other floor is dedicated to gaming, role playing, I believe. But I will let you guys know more about that, you know, when I get there, and because I am get there. There's all sorts of things I've got planned that I want to do when I'm there, and I'm going to have to really write out a list, I think, for that. So all I will need space for really is painting and doing a bit of role playing for you guys. You know, painting, you know, and being able to film it as well. You know, that kind of thing. So if I looked at my gaming stuff here now, I mean, that could be stored, you know, like an outside shed or something with the tables I've got here now. It really could. The table I've got here in front of me now, I'm going to take it because it's quite a good table. It's on wheels. I mean, I put wheels on it, so it's a bit higher than it would normally be, so it would be lower. I'll take the wheels off when I move, I think. But I'm thinking of getting a couple of smaller, slightly smaller but narrower tables to fit into like an angle of a corner of a room. A bit like how I've got my workstation set up for my work. And those tables look ideal. So I'm thinking of that. I've got all these things in mind right now, and you know, it's gonna make sure that I focus on what I need to for the channel moving forwards. I'll still have my rainbow coloured drawers, that's for sure, and hopefully we have somewhere to store things. What's in the really useful boxes right now, some of it will come out, it will go back onto my shelving rack units or on top of my rainbow coloured drawers. I don't think they'll take up too much room. I have a display shelf as well, like what is a bookcase, but and all that kind of thing. So my Warhammer stuff, in terms of what I paint here, I will just be showcasing and talking about them and painting them like I do here normally now. I mostly paint them. You know, when I play a game of Warhammer, I don't film it. I haven't really filmed battle reports. I don't do that. I might be able to start that in Seaton if, and there's a big if they're okay with it, you know, because I don't think they're used to YouTube. Anybody there being on YouTube, they may be, and if they are, then cool. That's a head start, and I'll be able to possibly do that. But if not, I'm okay with that too. Like I say, I don't know what the historical wargaming scene is like there at the moment. As I say, Warhammer, yes, of course, they play that at Age of Sigmar and Kill Team and all the other good stuff. That, definitely. Role-playing, definitely. Historical, I don't know. Maybe. You know, if I was to live in, say, my old house where I grew up, there'd be room. I could have a table set up there all the time in the garage or something like that. That wouldn't be a problem. But I'm totally okay with losing a little bit of space and gaining a bit more focus. I think that is going to be important. It looks quite likely the studio could be in the house again, like it started off, like as a room inside the house. But it should be bigger than where it started off, at least. It wouldn't be much smaller than what I'm in now, and what I'm in now is quite long, so wouldn't be much of an issue. Oh, excuse me. Gotta have some drink, cool down. The weather is so hot right now. So I discovered that I need to make videos to keep my sanity in check with all this stress going on. I just need to. I have to do something hobby related. Painting, making videos, whatever it may be. right? So that is what it is. I'm just going to continue painting up what I've got. Obviously I won't have loads of stuff on the go like I usually do. At the moment I've got loads of stuff on the go, but that was from before. When I finish stuff here now, I will just pack them away, and I'll wait until I've got more suitable space, because I don't know how long, right, I'm going to be looking for my forever home. I've told you before that once I get to Seaton, I'm going to be setting up a new channel. I'm debating with the idea of setting up 2 new channels. I don't know on that front yet, but definitely one new channel, one dedicated to Seaton itself. There's a few things physically in a challenging sense that I might want to tackle when I'm there, certain walks and things like that, and I may, as an MS sufferer, I may try and do something, train and do something for charity. There's a cliff walk from Seaton to Lyme Regis. It takes a healthy person about 3.5 hours. It's arduous terrain. I'm wondering if I could train myself to do that. I don't know. Probably not. But even if I get like halfway or part way or as far as I can, I think it's broken down into 2 sections. But if I could do something like that, that'd be awesome. I could raise some money for charity and do that. That'd be quite cool. I know that being there, I will get healthier, because I will be walking and moving around more. I'm going to be aiming to get my bicycle up and, ship-shape condition, ready to cycle around Seaton, because it's nice and flat there, so I'll be able to cycle more. And I'm planning on cycling to places. I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed that the next, no, not the next, but the P&Q after the next one would be done in Seaton. Now that would be something awesome, because so many beautiful locations there. I could do that, right? That would just be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Childhood locations and things like that. I think I'd like to do that. I really do. I'm going to take stock of what I want my other channel to be. Like, I have another channel anyway, personal channel. I've got a couple of other channels, not serious YouTube channels. I've got a media review channel and personal channel, which I don't really do anything with. I'll probably, although I don't know, I want to keep the stuff I've got on my personal channel, because it's got the holiday from Florida on there, and I want to keep that, or stuff related to that. So I don't know, but there's going to be a new channel. Oh, and there's going to be a giveaway soon for a role-playing book and a starter set as well. So we're going to be doing 2 giveaways. So I've reached my goal of 3,000 subscribers. By the time I get around to it, hopefully I should have a bit of a buffer just over the 3,000 mark, because it goes up and down, doesn't it, subscriber counts. And that'd be cool as well. I would also like to thank all of you for your amazing messages and sentiments of support, condolences, and all the wonderful positive vibes that you guys send out to me. It's just incredible. This is why I do videos. I need that positivity, and I just, I need to be around it. And if I'm not, I start suffering. I don't want to drop mentally, because I feel that the times ahead of me right now are going to be very challenging, and I'm going to need my mental health. But that aside, it's all good, and in the end, it is going to be for the best, absolute best, when we're there. And I'm saying we. I'm going there. My wife's going there, of course, but ultimately we are going to Seaton, guys, because I'm going to take you on my journey. Just because I'm going to start another channel, because it's going to be not hobby related. It's going to be like local history based and like showing off the area, that kind of thing. I'm going to be doing some stuff on here as well, like just locations I can just quickly show you, give you a brief rundown, and then we'll do a P&Q or a chill repeat or something like that, and that would be just so cool. Might do a couple of random videos just to show you the journey. I doubt very much I'd get any filming done on the day of removal, because it's going to be too hectic, way too hectic. I'm even thinking, because I want to move my hobby stuff myself, of moving my hobby stuff up before we do the main move. I'm going to hire some storage unit. They've got like a storage unit company there. I'm going to hire a storage unit, store my stuff in there for however long I need, come back, then my stuff's up in Seaton, then I can just go to and fro and collect it as I need to. I forgot what I was going to say now. That happens to me, you know. MS is a thing, cognitively I forget what I'm going to say. So go up, I'm going to store my stuff. Oh yeah, and then we'll be able to do the main move without me having to worry about this stuff, because it will all be done already. It'll be up there. True, I'll need to transport it from the storage unit to wherever we're living in Seaton, but that isn't going to be a problem. I'm sure I can get a hold of a van somewhere there, up there, and do that, you know. Even if I've got to go and hire a van from like the next city over, which is Exeter, I don't mind doing that. It's all for the, you know, a greater cause. And I'll just do that. It'll be easy, and I'll be able to do it at my leisure, and that will be wonderful. Be doing that. We'll be going for swims in the sea, on the salt water. Be so good for us. The air be really good for my health. I can't wait. You know, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm super looking forward to getting some proper role-playing videos done once I get there. I might be able to do some here now. It's tricky, you know, with everything being in boxes and that, but I still have my cameras, and they're all separate. They're a separate entity, so that can be done any time. The weather here is so hot. I'm betting wherever you guys are, it's hot as well, or at least warmer than normal. Here in England, incredibly hot. You know, drought weather. Everywhere you go, water is running out. Supermarkets and things, and you know. Speaking of water, I'm gonna have this before it heats up. Yeah. Chill my body down. I've still got my juice here. This is drink of choice is Vimto here. I like Vimto, very very nice flavour. So I've got 6 rainbow coloured drawer units. I've got 5 of the same sort of height, and I've got a smaller one with deeper drawers. So they're very important. I've got 2 fold-up tables here, another fold-up table at the house. All my books. I need my role-playing books. They're going to be instrumental in the new setup when I'm going to be focusing on role-playing. And I'm going to be, rather than doing like battle reports and things like that, I'm going to do like little skirmish reports, testing out rules or theories, things like that. So setting up little scenarios on a smaller table, and then maybe if people are willing, we can get some battle report action at the gaming club. Who knows, right? I don't know. I know. You know, sound-wise, it's always better to film in a studio such as this purpose-built studio, which I have to say has been instrumental in the interest of our home here. The workshop, as they call it, the garden workshop. It's a studio. It would probably be used as an office because it's fully insulated, steel reinforced concrete floor. Loads of electrical points out here. You know, just set yourself up. Got Wi-Fi, everything. It's LED lighting. That's a big plus. Double glazed windows. What more could you want? I don't know. as far as an office goes, it's pretty spectacular, I have to tell you. Makes me wonder what it will end up as. You know, I had it built, I had it commissioned, built for my needs, but that was way back when. You know. Anyway, enough reminiscing, right? Right, so I've been rambling on for 20 minutes. I'm going to take one more sip of drink and then I'm going to call it a day. That is my update. I hope it came out in an okay order. I really do. I'm just saying, yeah, I need to keep making videos to keep my sanity. Otherwise, I'm going to go nuts. I need it because out here, I'm still, even though I've got everything in boxes mostly and that, I'm still more relaxed, you know. My job's still going well, by the way. Loving it. For anybody that watches that is part of where I work, hi. And no, I do love my job. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. It's a very, very good move going there. A brilliant fit for me. They're getting used to me and some of my ways, my dad jokes and things like that. You know. But there you go. I'm going to have a sip of this Vimto now. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some more cleaning of the house because on Monday, because tomorrow's Sunday, Monday the partner of the lady who's put a bid in on our home is coming to view the house in person himself, because he was only able to view it on like a video link that his partner was showing him. So we'll do that. And yeah, so that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's all a bit of a whirlwind really, but I do appreciate that you are along with me. It feels like you're along with me for this journey. I like to think you're along with me for the journey. Doesn't it seem so isolating then? And I'm gonna crack on and do another video perhaps, but that's my chill with Pete. So it's been about a week since my last video, maybe just over, I don't even know without looking. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, all brushes lead to what? I'll see you on another video. There will be more videos, and yeah, so and I'm going to be doing an on the bench, so we'll do a paid along, get that one done, and we'll get that one out. I've done a couple of Patreon videos, so that's good. And yes, see you out there. Bye for now. Bye bye.